Hey everyone, this is Bridgette Raes and I'm back with another stylish tip for you, and I have Kathleen holding the camera. She's here. Before we get started, Kathleen complimented my earrings today. Do you like them?
Pretty.
Yes. I got them from Wantable. Wantable.com. Actually, this necklace came from Wantable, and my new watch came from Wantable.
Ooh.
Do you know Wantable.com? It is a jewelry subscription service. Also, they do intimates and makeup as well, beauty. And I actually write for Wantable, so if you want to get some accessorizing tips from me, I actually blog for them twice a month as well. But I get accessories every month. It's so fabulous. So these came from Wantable. This is one of my new acquisitions, and this came in my box last month. So I love it. I love it. Anyway, it is right after Labor Day, so we can't not talk about white after Labor Day. This crazy rule that still gets talked about all these years later. Kathleen, do you wear white after Labor Day?
Yes.
You do wear white after Labor Day. What do you feel about the rule of no white after Labor Day?
I think it's dumb.
It's she's a woman of little words. It's dumb, but I don't disagree with her. It's dumb. A lot of people wonder where the whole rule came from. And actually there is no firm evidence or history as to where this whole thing started. But I will tell you that the whole no white after Labor Day actually comes it actually has to do with white shoes. We now say white clothes, no white at all after Labor Day, but it actually started with no white shoes after Labor Day. There are a few theories as far as how this rule started. The first theory is that it's a class issue, actually. Did you know this, Kathleen?
I read somewhere online this weekend. Yeah.
Yes. That after the 1950s, more and more people entering the middle class, there needed to be rules created so that they could basically fit in, and so that they would know the do's and don'ts of having money, I guess. So one of those rules were no white shoes after Labor Day. So that's one theory. Another theory is something that comes from a society in the South called GRITS, which stands for Girls Raised in the South. And apparently, I think this is the actual quote I might have here, which is in regards to white shoes. Southern girls know bad manners when they see them. So apparently no self-respecting Southern girl wears white shoes after Labor Day. The most logical explanation, though, because, again, these are all theories, is temperature, and that white reflects heat. So that's why we like to wear it in the summer. And in the winter, we prefer darker colors because they absorb heat. So as far as whether or not this rule should be listened to, not listened to, do you pack away your white after Labor Day? It's ridiculous, really, because I think that we all know when it's time to put the white away. I mean, it's going to be over 90 degrees here in New York, and it's September 2nd. And it's like summer. I'm not going to break out cashmere, and I'm not going to wear all dark colors. And if I have a pair of white sandals that I love, I'm going to wear them until temperature dictates it's probably not the right idea. The other thing is that we are the only country in the world that celebrates Labor Day. Okay, so the rest of the world somehow figures out, without a holiday, when to put the white clothes away. White clothes should come out of your wardrobe when it makes sense for you. There are people who live in hot climates who will never see cold weather, or the weather might get a little mild, and it just won't feel right to wear white. When most people think of white, they think of warm weather. They think of warm weather clothing. And most retailers don't even sell white when it's cold. They don't sell white boots. And if they do sell anything white, it's usually a winter white, which is a little bit yellower or a little bit more grayed out, and it's in heavier, more winter weight fabrics. So really, the whole white after Labor Day thing, it has a very interesting background. We really don't know where it came from. You're all very smart women. You know when to put your white clothes away and when to keep wearing them. Don't worry about it. And enjoy white until the thermometer says not to. I think that's the best way to go. So those are my tips. Anything to add, Kathleen?
No, I totally agree with you. I mean, I actually spoke about that yesterday on my website, and I pretty much said if you don't agree with this rule, let's break it, and this is how.
Yeah. It's kind of like the white, can you wear white to weddings? And, there's all these little rules. If you choose to follow it, if you're someone who yesterday was like, that's it, white never again until Memorial Day, well, enjoy that. But if you want to keep wearing your white, wear your white. So that's the best I can do for you. But at your next cocktail party or dinner party, the grits and the nouveau riche theories would be fun ones to share with others. And heck, maybe you'll even win on Jeopardy. So anyway, have a great week this week. I always look forward to connecting with you. If you want to connect with me further, you can visit my website, BridgetteRaes.com, Facebook.com/Bridgette Raes Style Expert, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, and everything else. It's always at Bridgette Raes. I will catch up with you next week.